Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? All right, in today's video, we're going to go over some cloning and basically how I do mine with my fruits. So you can see here, we've got some tubs that I've prepared earlier. As you can see, I just keep them in these sterile PP5 plastic containers ready to go. All right, let's get into it then. So I like to use these plates here. It's just a white plastic plate that I picked up from the Home Depot store. And I use this for my swabbing, my clones, for anything I need to put on a clean surface. I use this here. And I showed you before, I also use PP5 plastic containers for my clones that I pre-sterilize and get everything ready. Okay, so now we're going to take the fruit here and we're going to split it right down the middle of the stipe, ripping all the way through the cap, just like this. Now, you can see here with the tissue of the fruit that the outside section has degraded somewhat. So you can see this by the bluing here. This is the area of which we're talking about. We're going to take a sample down here, and this is a good example here of when you can see the dryness of the fruit. Anywhere where it's dry is a good place to take. Now we're going to take two parallel lines here with the scalpel, and we're going to create a wedge in the middle, and we're simply going to cut through it several clone pieces of which we're going to take from this. Just like that. Now, they're pretty easy to get out this way, and you just take the slice out just like this. Very easy. Now we're going to pop it on a fresh plate, just right in the middle. And it's easy as that. That's a clone plate right there. Same again here. We're going to take another piece here, and you can do this as many times as you like. So if you want to make a bunch of clone plates for people, you can just, cut two parallel lines to each other and just cut out 10 wedges and just plate them all. And everyone's got a fresh, direct clone transfer plate. And it's as easy as that, folks. Let's have a bit of a look at it now that it's been ripped up. We may as well get in there and have a bit of a look. You can see it's a fine blue oyster mushroom right there. Now, also, a little tip that I have for when I clone, I like to have a alcohol-soaked napkin here that I clean my blade with each time I touch fruit. And that really helps with this sterile game and the whole process of keeping everything clean. We don't get much bacteria here at all doing this. And as you can see, I've got my trusty thermo helix here. And I like to run two scalpels here. This is a good tip from Nature John. And I pop them in this little tool I picked up from the hardware store. I think it's a window contraption or something like that. Okay, so now we're going to label our plates. This is how I would label mine. I would put the variety of whatever it is I'm cloning. I would put the clone generation, C2, clone 2, BC for a bag clone or a tub clone. It's good to know where it came from. Whatever flush that is, first flush, flush 1. The filial generation, this is filial generation 0, number 3, and obviously the date. And that's about it, folks.